Hey, how's it going in the channel? Jorge Silvestrini over here. Today we're going to talk about RESI, old LA1, and audio coming out of RESI. So I'm here at our Christ Journey Kendall campus, and we've been having problems with the audio solution coming out of our RESI computer, old LA1. And the reason that it's happening is because we're going from an SDI to a box, which I'll show you in a second, that converts SDI to audio, all 8 channels of it, 16 if you own the 16 or if you have the 16 channel option. And then that comes out of this DB25 plug, spits out into XLRs. The way we have it set up is then those XLRs connect to an expander to our Allen and Heath mixer, and it's all weird. So I found a box from NewTek, and what it does is it converts from SDI to DANTE. Yes, and we're gonna keep everything in the digital. So with one little cable, we're gonna be able to go from RESI or SDI, convert that into DANTE, and then move all that audio into our soundboard, all 8 channels, everything staying in the digital world. Let's go. All right, so let's look more at what we have. This is the Chrome Edition Allen and Heath GLD 112. This is our DANTE master here at this campus, and then this runs with this cable. You can see it right there. That's the DANTE card, and we have 2 cables plugged in. One is DANTE, one is primary, one is secondary. That's running to that splitter, because we are also using these microphones via DANTE. So we have 8. Let me turn that on so you can see it. We have 8 channels of QLD Shures, QLDs. QLDX, if I'm not mistaken. We have 8 channels of that. Those go into that Netgear switch. From there to here. And what I want to do is this new box, it's also going to go in there so that magically I'm going to see those 8 channels here. Our friends from Marker Tech, yep, they got this to us. We're gonna open that together, and then here is what we currently have. Light is going to be a problem right now, but what we have is Living as One, now called RESI. So this is LA1. This would output over here. This is my output, an SDI. And then from there, we're gonna install that new box. The way we have it currently is, if you look in here, that's the current box that we have. There's the input for the SDI. And then you see it in there, that's the DB25. And this converts into all these little friends that we have here, XLRs. And then we're using an expander from Allen and Heath, connected as well to that router, to that switch, not router, keep saying switch, to do 8 channels. So this is the AR84, 8 channels inputs, 4 outputs. The plan's to take all of that out. So, let's cut this over here. Cut. I'm holding the phone, so sorry, don't have a stand today with me. Okay. Yes. So, see it right there. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a power injector, and the reason for the power injector is because this box that we ended up getting, sound effects, this box needs power. and it gets power from the switch. But our switch is not a PPOE or PoE switch, power over Ethernet. So you can get one of these things, which is called an injector. And this will give power to this. So, let's see. Ooh. And it is simple. It is a simple solution. The reason they did not, I'm hoping, the reason we didn't do this before is this became available May of 2020 when we were all inside. Thankfully. Thank you, COVID. So now we have it, and now we're going to install it. So this is the box. Instructions. All goody, goody, goody. Okay, that. Let's open this guy up. Okay. So we're gonna need that. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering, this box, not cheap. I believe it's right now $1,350, the cost of that box. This one cheap. The power injector was $50. And the way it works, plug in power, and then over here, you see it? Data in, power out. Okie dokie. And then let's get to work. So let's talk about the settings and the switches in here. I'm going to be using 1 through 8, so I'm going to need to turn on 1, 2, 3, and 4. What it's turning on, those. See them? This will do 16. I only need 8. So those switches, I need to move them from bottom, which will be off, to the on, which will be at the top. I'm gonna do that and then connect some more cables. Let's see. Okay, so discovering, these are all the plugs that were there, and they get, yeah, and this is my problem. This is why we probably were having so much hum and noises out of this box. It's all through here. There's power going to that thing. There's power in there. ClearCom is set up here and other stuff. So I'm guessing that's the problem, and we're gonna be able to eliminate it now once we go Dante. So I'm just gonna take this out, make sure that's the SDI that I need out of here, which I'm finding out that it is. But then there's another SDI cable running out of here somewhere else, so I want to make sure that what we're doing is right. Okay, let's keep experimenting. Okay, so this is out, and this is from a company called a-pre-táuuu, and it's an SDI de-embedder. So same idea. You have an SDI coming in over here, and then out an AES power, and then through here DB25 plug that converts into this things, which to me just looked like a BNC connector, or yeah, BNC connector SDI, and then those get a converter, and then another custom cable, a female to male XLR that we will plug into the Allen Heath expander. So all that is going to go out, and we're going to try the new box. See what happens. Okay, and that's what we wanted. clock, PoE, link, SDI, everything on. But how did I get to that? Well, out of RESI, out of LA1, one BNC, one SDI cable, BNC connector. From here, okay, and that comes into here. Remember that I said this needs power, so that's why we got that injector. This is the power injector. Connects to the power, then the data. Let's talk about this black cable. So this black cable is the right here. You'll see it where it says data and power out. So that's this black one. We follow it, and that is connected over here to the DANTE primary. Okay, and it's getting signal. It's all good right there. Now, this green goblin, this green cable, yes, I still have to work on cable management, but that green cable, follow it, follow it, follow it, follow it. Remember, this one is the one, the main coming out of the board, out of here. So we're following the green one. And now this green one's gonna end over here. Clean this up a little bit. This is the switcher. And now it's backwards, but you can see it. Main, going into our box, the microphones, the QLD, Shure QLD X's, this two, because we don't use analog, we go straight in. I'll show you in the board. Then these two are for our automation for lyrics and video and graphics. We also have some automation for lights. I took that one out, but that'll go in here. And if you're looking for a video on how to do automation of lyrics, I have that from Pro Presenter. It's in my channel. You can check those out. So here we are, GLD. Now there's gonna be some settings that we're gonna need to change. You can see how I have him labeled here, LA1 from Gables, right? We're gonna relabel this to be Spanish, because 3 and 4 Spanish right now, Portuguese, and then this are where we're sending the pastor. We're sending a copy of his microphone here and a copy of the backup here. So this could be LA1, 1 through 8. Basically, that's what they are. Now, I'm gonna select the channel. I'm gonna go in here, and that light is gonna be a problem. Okay, bear with me then. The preamp, and you can see I had it local 43 because I was using this past week. Hold on. Because of all the noise, I was just using a simple, much more simple converter. So SDI in, and then converting to analog. 4 outputs. I was only using 1 and 2. So I had 1/4 inches going to direct boxes, and then to the physical inputs back here on the board, 43 and 44. 43, 44. And that's why that is set up. Input sockets, 43, 44. Now, put this back. Now we're gonna change that. And if you don't know, and you wanna make sure, I'm gonna go into my microphones, which I know where those are. IO port in. Now that I'm thinking about it, I actually have to go into DANTE Controller in the computer and set all this up, because I have 1 through 8 over there. I have 1 through 8. And then I also have tracks coming in. Let me show you. Tracks are here. Those are the channel numbers, but if I go here, my tracks are starting 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 for the bass, and then click, it's on 11, and guide is on 12. And I know for sure those are input sockets. Yep. I/O ports. Okay, and these are wireless as well. This is the talkback for the board, and it should be set up here. So 1, 2, 3. One more. It was the acoustic guitar that it's on I/O port in 8. 9 and 10 are free. So let's go in here. I/O port in, and let's do 24. Next one, same. I/O port in 25. Sorry about that light. I'm just changing inputs in here. I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna show you guys the DANTE controller, and then we're gonna play. I'm gonna log in, and we're gonna play from LA1, and we should hear it. Now we are connected again using a cable into the laptop, USB-C adapter, Ethernet, and now I'm connected to DANTE controller. Okay, so that's what it is, DANTE controller. And now let's take a look. Let's take a look. These are the Shure, and I've been saying Q, and then there are UL XD4Q. So there's 2 units. This is my laptop. This is the GLD, which is the board. And for some reason we're calling it GLD 80, but it should be 112. And then here is what we just installed. And it's gonna have the 16 channels, okay? We can rename things in here. We can do a bunch of things. So for now, I'm just gonna use them as they are. A little bit into DANTE controller. Everything that's on the top, it's transmitting right here, and everything on the left is receiving. So we want to be receiving at this end of the GLD. And then I said, let's do 25 through 32. See, nothing is assigned. 1 through 8 are the microphones. We talked about those, so that's why these are here. See them assigned? 9 and 10 has nothing. Then tracks, which that computer's off. That's why you see the exclamation point there. Tracks are 11 through 21. Then I'm gonna leave 22, 23, 24 open. And I'm gonna start on the next 8, on the next pair. And it'll be here. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna click, and then it's gonna become a green check mark. I'm gonna do the next channel. So 1, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, so now we've enabled those channels. Going back to the board, reset everything. So if I go to that channel, select it, and I'm coming in here, my preamp, I/O port 25. Now that matches. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Got some more cleanup to do. I just saw some of the filters come up there and there, so I'll clean that up. Okay, that is set up. So I'm already up here, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start this up. I'm gonna go forward a bit. All right, I see audio on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And guess what? There's audio on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It works. It works, it works, it works, it works, it works, and I am very happy that it works. And that's it. The box is connected, receiving all the channels through here, sending them from here via DANTE to the board. We're receiving, and we're receiving from here. We are good to go. Yes, 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 yes. The Sony effects box. If you guys are using RESI or living as one, and you want a solution to go from SDI to DANTE, here it is. This is one way to go. Not the cheapest, but does the job. Hey, I hope you guys like this video. I hope it brings value to what you're doing. If you need some extra help, if you have some questions that are still unanswered, don't hesitate. Just leave a comment, and I'm gonna jump in and try to answer it as quickly as possible. And if I don't have the answer, it's my goal to try to get a good answer for you guys. So blessings. It's been fun. It's been about 3 hours trying to get it all done, cleaning up some cables and all stuff. But hey, all good. Really love doing these videos and documenting everything and every step. Talk to you guys soon. Jorge Silvestrini. Suénalo! Silvestrini.